Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League. So just about set now, and today's starter, Logan Gilbert.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
And now, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
That one finds the zone, and we're underway from Seattle. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Got him. One out.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. First pitch swinging. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One out, base is empty. And a pitch. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side into first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in Seattle, and today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Throws to first. One up, one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, and now Kerry Carpenter. Gilbert back to work.
Nope, outside.
Carpenter batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And that one hit to first. Raley steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next to hit, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And the 0-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, bases empty. And now here is Colt Keith. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. On the ground. Whips it to first. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll go to and welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Outside low. And it's 1-0. And there's a strike. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. In the air, left side. Makes the catch for the out. One down. Now batting Mitch Haniger. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Vierling. He's got it. And that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 1-2. Just missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here is Jake Rogers. Right through there for a strike. Gilbert ready to fire now. Strike 2. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Trey Sweeney now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Raleigh gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Line drive. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Polanco on third. Moore over at second. Robles at first with no outs. That's the third. Slides, but it gets by him. 1 runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Big RBI for him right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Golden opportunity right here. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Doubled in his first AB. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Fly to left his first time. Right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the last half of the third. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1. Haniger swings, drives one. Well struck. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Flied to right his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
This one high in the air to left center. Green squeezes it, and that's the third out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Tigers nothing. Start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Meadows gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards left center. Arozarena sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Green at the plate now. That's ball one.
1-0. Strike one.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, one out. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Arozarena sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two down. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two left on. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mariners 3 and the bottom of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Dylan Moore. And there's the strike. Polanco leads off second with nobody out. Out to short, Sweeney. Throws across the diamond. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That to right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Kenta Maeda gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. 0-1.
0-1. That's the ball.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one out to right and makes the grab, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Colt Keith. Gilbert back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Robles makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So up next, Jace Young. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Struck out swinging his first time. Missed inside with the curve.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there. They still find themselves down 6-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Maeda in his 10th season, 36 years old, and he was born in Japan. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Ripped to right. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Raley aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And delivers outside. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. The 1-2. Dives and he can't hang on. Beats the second out there. And that's all they'll get.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
Jorge Polanco now at the plate. The 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Stepping in, Dylan Moore. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that one is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. This to third. Zips it across. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back.
So digging in, Parker Meadows, 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Yeah.
Tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And it's back in Seattle. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
That one is upstairs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Meadows makes the grab, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first.
So 2 down now, and here is Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 ball, 2 strike.
That's to third, Young. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
1-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
Carpenter batting with 1 down takes a strike. The Mariners up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Vierling in the box again, takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's out the
That one
corner.
outside. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Tigers lead one. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Luke Raley. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kenta Maeda done for the day. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tommy Kahnle.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. And that one upstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Hit hard, base hit. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. The changeup missing. Ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Haniger leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're dialed into the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Gilbert back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And down on strikes he goes. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 1-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Yes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play. Down in order go the Tigers. Still 8-0. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
So up next, Victor Robles. First pitch, and he just misses. Canely, 6'1" righty. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Moore around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. In the air, right side of the infield. Keith under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now. Moore, the runner at third. Robles at first. One gone. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Hit on the ground might be two. Torres over to second. Double play. What a twin killing. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Gabe Spire comes on now.
But we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.